Identifying
The king of cakes. Choppa for the win.
G'day guys, welcome back to Cakes by Chopper. Today we have Rainbow Dash. This was a special request for Rory Chicken. Rory is my friend's daughter and she's adorable. I'm glad I got to make this cake for you, Rory, finally. What you're going to do is head over to the Cakes by Chopper Facebook page, print off the Rainbow Dash templates. There will be a tail attached to the one that you print off. I just winged the bottom of the tail, but yours will be a full one. This is just a vanilla cake that I separated into 6 different colours and then poured it into the cake pan and gave it a little mix around. Okay, so once it's cut out, you're going to cover it in buttercream, going around all the edges and smoothing off the top. Then we're going to build up the face, the thigh, and the legs. And this is going to give our cake a little bit of definition. Not much, because we want to keep it an easy tutorial. Then you're going to roll out your fondant and place that over the top using your finger and an impression tool to help mark out those details. And when colouring your fondant, use a little bit more white than I did, because I got a bit of a darker purple when I wanted a lighter blue. Okay, so once you've rolled out the fondant, you're happy with the look of the impressions, you're going to cut off the excess and clean up around the edges. Then it's time to create the tail. You're going to roll out your red fondant. Now this is where you'd use your template in the 2 pieces and create the top and the bottom part of the tail. I just winged the bottom, like I said. And I started with the red, then the orange, then the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple, and just lining them together, putting a little bit of water to make them stick. And this just created the hair in the easiest way I found. And you're going to use this to make a bit of an illusion, because once we put the love heart together, we're going to cut the top off and place it on top of Rainbow Dash's hind legs. Now, as you can see here, I'm cutting the top off with the template. Then we're going to sit that aside for a second, and we're going to place the cake on top of the bottom half of the tail, and then you're going to put the pieces back on top of the hind quarters. Just do it in pieces and glue it down with some water. Not too much, because you don't want it to slide off everywhere. And that's the illusion that the tail's going to look. When you look above, it's going to look like the tail flows behind. To finish off the bottom part of the heart, do some blue and some purple, flatten it out to the other height, and then trim it off, and that's the bottom of your heart done. Now for the fringe, you're going to start with the yellow and cut it out from the template. You'll have it there, just cut it into sections, add the orange and the red, and place that where it goes on the face. Don't forget the little green bit of hair at the back. Now when I put Rainbow Dash's lines in, I forgot the wings. Just make sure you don't forget them. I know it's a huge part of it, but I was trying to hurry with this cake. I got it done in under half an hour, so don't you forget that part. Go around the hair, line it off, do all the details for the legs, the hip, both front legs, and the ear. Then you're going to swap to a thinner brush and use some black gel food dye mixed with some liquid black dye, which gives you a really nice consistency to paint straight on top of the fondant. And now we move on to the cutie mark. You're going to roll out 3 strips of fondant, which is a red, a yellow, and a blue, and then zigzag them like a lightning bolt. Then do a puffy little cloud out of some white and line that off with a blue dye with a very thin brush. And there you have your Rainbow Dash cake. I think it looks cute as. I hope you guys agree. I'm sure this will please any My Little Pony fan and all you bronies out there. While you're here, why don't you check out some of my other cakes? Easy cake tutorials on Tuesday and difficult ones on Friday. Thanks for watching, guys.